My name is Jordan Miller, and I had just landed what I thought was my dream job at a high-end marketing firm in downtown Chicago. I was 28, eager, and ready to prove myself. My new position as an assistant to the regional director came with great responsibility and even greater pressure. But none of that mattered. I was excited to finally work in an industry I'd long admired. The regional director, Madison Clark, was a well-known name in our field. She was smart, successful, and known for her results-driven approach. People both feared and admired her, and I was somewhere in the middle. When I first met her, she was all confidence, dressed immaculately, with a tone that was both poised and commanding. From day one, Madison seemed to take a special interest in me. At first, I chalked it up to being new. She asked me to join her in meetings, gave me access to strategic files, and even requested I sit in on performance reviews. I felt like I was being mentored. I was learning fast, and although the days were long, I was motivated to keep up. But then subtle things started to feel off. It began with extended eye contact in meetings. Then she started complimenting me, not just on my work, but on how I looked. "That color suits you, Jordan," she once said, touching the sleeve of my shirt lightly. I brushed it off, thinking she was just being kind. But when she began inviting me to her office after hours for strategy sessions, I started to feel uneasy. One late evening, Madison asked me to bring a report to her office. I found her standing by the window, the lights dimmed, a glass of red wine in her hand. "Close the door, will you?" she said. I did, feeling the tension immediately. "I've been meaning to tell you," she said, turning to me. "You've got an incredible work ethic. Rare, really. Most people your age don't take things seriously." I thanked her, trying to keep it professional. She walked closer. "You're sharp, ambitious, attractive." Her voice trailed off as she leaned slightly into my space. I froze. "Madison," I started, unsure of what to say. She chuckled and backed off. "Relax. I'm just messing with you." But the look in her eyes said otherwise. I left her office shaken. The next few weeks were awkward. I avoided staying after hours and kept our interactions strictly business. But Madison didn't let up. She sent me late-night texts, complimented my appearance in front of colleagues, and scheduled unnecessary one-on-one meetings. I felt trapped, caught between maintaining my job and keeping professional boundaries. One Friday afternoon, things escalated. Madison called me in for an urgent task. When I walked in, she shut the door behind me and said, "Look, Jordan, let's not pretend there isn't chemistry here." I tried to remain calm. "Madison, I respect you as a leader, but I think we're crossing professional lines." She narrowed her eyes. "So, you're rejecting me?" "No, I'm just asking for boundaries. I want to focus on my work." Her face turned cold.
"Fine.
"But don't expect things to be the same around here." That day marked the beginning of a nightmare. She started giving me impossible deadlines. Projects I was once praised for were now disappointing. She excluded me from meetings and whispered to HR about my performance. The office, once a place of ambition and excitement, turned into a battlefield. I contemplated quitting, but something inside me refused to go quietly. I began documenting everything, every odd text, every inappropriate comment, every sudden change in behavior after I rejected her. I saved emails, kept notes, and talked to a trusted colleague, Rachel, about what was happening. Rachel was horrified. "Jordan, this is harassment. She's abusing her power." I nodded, still scared. "If I report her, I could lose everything. But if you don't, she wins." After weeks of anxiety and gathering evidence, I made the hardest decision of my professional life. I filed a formal complaint with HR. The investigation took weeks. Madison denied everything, of course. But the texts and my detailed notes painted a different picture. When Rachel agreed to speak on my behalf and share what she had witnessed, my case strengthened. Madison was suspended pending the results. The office buzzed with rumors, and I,